Good morning. Staying active here in San Antonio for the sunrise. It is just gone by 7:18. What a beautiful morning. Good morning, Ibiza. How's my parking? Not too bad. I have plenty of room. I'm here in Figueretas. I have a quick meeting with somebody who I've met, well, I haven't quite met yet, on Instagram. A clothing brand. I believe he has a pair of shoes for me. That's quite nice of him. So we're going to go into Figueretas and see what's happening, and then see where the day brings us. Maybe go up to Sa Caleta. We'll see. We are just passing the hotel owned by Lionel Messi. It's now a mim. Yeah, Messi owns that hotel, well, his group. The Ballon d'Or is actually on reception. You can go in and see it. Obviously, if you're staying in the hotel, I don't think they're going to want people walking in and getting a picture with the Ballon d'Or. But the Ballon d'Or is in reception. I have a picture with it. I seen Messi was in Barcelona yesterday, so you never know. Could be overdoing a bit of promo. What a touch. I don't think I'd ever be excited to meet anyone other than Messi and Henrik Larsson, of course. Anyone else, I don't think I'd get starstruck anymore. So we have come here to meet up. I'm a bit early as always. The place is called Ole Beach. Ole. Hi. Nice view, couple of bums on the beach, Obviously looking up to Dalvia. So the meeting went well. I'd actually already met the guy last year and I forgot, but I've come out with a pair of shoes. Let me see, can you see? Oh, there we go. So that's the name of the brand. Quite an interesting story as well. Oh, I'm all for gifts. Look at this construction, by the way. I meant to show you this in the last vlog, but it goes all the way back. So let's see what we have. There we go. They are snazzy. Look at them. Now the interesting thing with these, if I remember, this is made of cork, and I believe this means cork in Dutch. And this is not leather, it's actually made from grapeskins. So I don't do promo, this is just a very, very nice gesture from one of my followers who's decided to move to Ibiza, and I met him last year. Didn't remember, sorry biddy. But he's here for the winter, so I'm sure we'll probably catch up. As worn by Patrick Kluivert, some of the Dutch footballers I think wear this brand. Now I know I have a Dutch, oh my god, it is hot. Whew. I know I have a big Dutch audience and Belgian audience, so what I'll do for him, he didn't ask me for anything, but I'll put the link in the description and you can check them out for yourselves. No idea how much they cost. Might go on eBay. No, I'm joking. So we're going to go up to the golf course now, then maybe to Sa Caleta, see how the day goes out, but the hours do fly by, so we'll see what happens. We're at the golf club in Ibiza, which is just near Llonga, sort of close to Cala, Llonga, yeah, that's probably the best way to describe it. In the middle of the island. What a life. New shoes, Jeep, golf club. Who is this man? Champagne lifestyle, lemonade, wages springs to mind. Now look, the Jeeps are rented by Moto Luis. In fact, hundreds of yous use Moto Luis this summer, so I have a little bit of leeway. So when I like a nice Jeep, I take it, and that's why I'm driving a Jeep. So it's not my Jeep. So if you think I'm getting too big for my boots, don't worry. And I'm going to meet my buddy who does stuff at the golf club, and I don't know if we're playing golf. We'll see. I think we're just going for lunch, but the driving range is there, and I wouldn't mind driving a few balls. The boys are in the buggy. Best part about golf for me, just hear what Michael say hello. Yo yo. So a lot of people that watch my vlogs probably didn't even know there was a golf club here in Ibiza, but here you are. It's absolutely beautiful. How big is this? 78 hectares. 70 hectares. So in all the years I've come here, I've actually never played the course. I've done a little bit on the driving range, but just to give you a reference, for those that know Ibiza, you have Cala here, so that's the Hyde Hotel in the distance, and then Salt and Sarah here, where Amante is just down there. But as Michael mentioned, it is a big old golf course. My favourite part's the wee golf buggy. Never been in a golf buggy, I don't think. There you go. So I thought I'd give you a little tour. Didn't bring the clubs. Oh, we're next. Yeah. I pulled me back cooking an egg the other day, so a little bit rusty. First shot was better. Go on then, give us a swatch.
If I want to be in these videos.
And that, my friends, was a little glimpse at the golf in Ibiza. I was a shite swing. I got a belter before that. Just switched the camera off. I was alright, but now we were just moseying around. Definitely probably will do a bit of more videos as time goes on. I do like golf. Kind of ADHD kicks in and I've got no patience, but also I like getting my frustration out when in the driving range. But that was it. Anyway, we'll move on to the next thing. I definitely need to get something to eat. We'll see where we go. I always go to this little place. There's a good boy. Hello. You a good boy? Oh, hello. He's good. He's a good boy. Oh, your lipstick's out. Your lipstick's out. So that's the area we're in now, is Jondal, and I'm going to show you this little beach. Hello. We're all lovely animals today. Hello. Who are you? So the reason I'm here is because my motorbike broke down about a week or two ago, and I haven't got round to phoning the roadside assistance because it's in the middle of nowhere. So I can't even explain to the guys where it is, so I'm waiting for them to call me. They said there'll probably be 45 minutes, and then I'm gonna have to drive all the way up to where the motorbike is. But I want to show you this magnificent beach just behind the restaurant. I always go there, and you know the funny thing is, it's a really lucky day because I was in, oh wow, how beautiful is that? The airport is just behind me. It's a really like foggy day. So yeah, I was going back to that. When I had my bill, I went to pay, and the woman was like, the man just paid. Some man spoke to me. I have no idea who he is, but he paid for my bill. I guess he only watches me on YouTube. But he spoke to me in Spanish as well, but he didn't say like call me by my name, but he paid for my bill. We're on a lucky day. I might do the Euro Millions. In fact, I nearly won the Euro Millions the other day. I got 4 numbers. 3 normal numbers and 1 ball. I think it's worth 1 lucky ball. I think it was worth like 11 euros. So I'm going to buy a Euro Millions ticket because this is a lucky day vlog. Shoes, golf, and free coffee and sandwich. So we got the roadside assistance give me a call. He's on his way. Whether or not he finds me, because we're literally in the middle of nowhere. So my motorbike never broke down. It was working completely fine, and I just went to put the key in the ignition. It didn't work. The key didn't seem bent, but I guess they're gonna pick it up, bring it back, exchange it. Hopefully there'll be no charge, because I said this is a lucky vlog. Well, I've got a funny feeling it's probably going to be about 200 euros just to do this. He's coming from San Antonio. We are, well, you can see Ibiza town in the very, very distance. We're effectively near Cova Santa. So I'm just going to wait for him, and then I'll drive him to the motorbike, because it's physically impossible to... I sent him the location on WhatsApp, but until I actually had the conversation, I couldn't send it to him until he actually contacted me. So here we are. But it is a beautiful day. So now you're seeing behind the scenes as to what happens whenever you're doing vlogs in Ibiza. Not every day goes to plan. But I'm not complaining. There's no clouds in the sky. There's one plane coming over me. I wonder where they're going. The pickup truck was behind me. He's going to hate me. This road is awful. There she is. Served me well. It's gone. The bike is gone. Hopefully it's all covered. I think it is all covered. It's insured. Everything's good. Going to go to Llonga because I'm in the area for a coffee, and show you another side to the island here in Cala, Jondal. Llonga is opened all year. Next door to Blue Marlin. If you know Ibiza, you will know where we are. Yeah, I'm waiting to get an invoice now for that. I don't know, I think it's all free. It should be, shouldn't it? I lease the bike every month for convenience, but I'm sure there'll be some sort of hidden charge. Ooh, isn't it just beautiful? So we're here at Llonga, and then that would be Blue Marlin over there, but it's closed obviously for winter. You've got Tropicana over here, Jondal restaurant, which is super high end, and it's absolutely glorious. I think it's just opened. It is still early. Crazy, isn't it? November here at Llonga. Wow. Obviously dinner is starting soon behind me, so that place will slowly fill up, but obviously the weekends are the busier times. Just gonna have a little cortado watching the planes come in here in Cala Jondal. I just had an email from the company, and sure enough they're at it. Like, they said that I have to pay 100 to get a new ignition and £50 per hour, which is 2 hours to get it changed, so 220 euros nearly, because somebody tried to break into the scooter. That didn't happen because I know where I left the scooter. I was driving it, I got off it, I stayed in the villa, I came back, and it didn't, the key wouldn't go in. Impossible. You've seen where I had to go, there's nobody. So now it's going to be my word against theirs, but nobody tried to break into that scooter ever. We're in San Antonio. I'm not going to get too annoyed about the bike because I could see it coming, but I am a little bit pissed off to be accused of the bike. Nobody tried to break into the bike because it was in a secure villa. Nobody touched it. Just anyway, if they can resolve it, great, but if they don't, I'll just cancel the contract, and I'll probably just use Moto Luis. But I always like leasing bikes because you don't really know what you're going to do one day from the next, and if I decide to leave Ibiza, then for a couple of weeks or months. You know, I can just get rid of the bike and get a new one, and it's always insured. But on this occasion, it's a bit annoying. I'm not in contract. I'm gonna go and get a haircut and calm down. Need to get cleaned up. Fresh trim, ladies. I'm sorry I'm not single, but I am looking world class. Went in there looking like Frankie Boyle. Now a bit like Right Side Fred, Harry Hill. Who else is bald and has glasses, because that's what everyone says. I wouldn't mind getting something quick to eat. There's not a great deal of open. Probably only Rita's Cantina, which by the way is fantastic. Fantastic. Been going there for 15 years, cannot argue with it. Belly full for 10 euros. You'd be lucky if you spend any more. I think the dishes are a little bit more expensive than 10 euros nowadays. But like I said, if you've been going to Ibiza, you will know Rita's Cantina. So I had a quick bite in Rita's Cantina. One of the best places in the world. Super affordable, great food, great service, great people. Also in yesterday's vlog, I wanted to show you this little bit of construction that is going on over the hill. You'll have to watch yesterday's vlog to realise where it is. We took that on the hike this morning. I've done so much in the vlogs. Was that yesterday or today? I think it was today. Let's go. I'm going to finish the vlog soon. I was going to finish on a sunset, but there is no sunset because of the clouds today. Secondly, loads of people in the last few videos on Instagram, etc. keep asking about this place being demolished. The old monstrosity of that, which is the big building in San Bay. That's been there for as long as I can remember. Apparently it's getting demolished, but there's no signs now. There's actually a lot of people living in there, living rough obviously, so there you go. Thirdly, everyone is complaining about my lights. I keep flashing and saying they're full beams. They're not. Totally not. I had to pull over. A guy actually stopped in a van and shouted at me, but they're on auto. But when they are on full beam, which they weren't, they will go through buildings. Anyway, that is a bit of a day in the life, a winter vlog. I'm going to finish on that, and hope to see you again soon. 2 in a row. Bosh.